Hey there, cutie. Welcome to the night spa. Don't worry, you're in good paws. We're gonna make sure you're super relaxed and get some super tingles by the end of this, so why don't you lie back and preferably lie down. Get comfortable, relax, maybe even close your eyes. Speaking of closing your eyes, I'm going to apply these very lovely chilled cucumbers to the tops of your eyes, so if you would be so kind. Here we go, cutie. You can feel the cooling sensation settling in, the crispness of the cold, making your eyes feel even heavier than they currently are. Don't worry, it's all part of the process. In the meantime, I'm going to start with a light massage. Make sure you tell me if the pressure's okay. I'm going to test you by, well, I'm just going to take your right hand right here and flip it over ever so gently in mine. You might feel the coolness of my beans accompanied by the soft, well, my soft fluffy bunny paws. Don't worry. I hope you're not too ticklish. I only jest. I'm going to gently press the palm of your hand. Tell me when the pressure is just right. Oh, like that? You got it. I'm so glad I got it right on the first try. So again, this pressure is perfect, right? Okay, perfect. I'll be using that for the rest of the rub, okay? You can tell me to adjust at any time. But for now, I'm going to gently place your palm back beside you. Now if you would, imagine yourself currently suspended in space, floating effortlessly. That's right. Let all your worries and woes, all your troubles from the day, simply seem to float away. And you seem lighter and lighter and lighter until you're weightless. I know it might be a little hard, maybe some little worry comes up, perhaps from your workday, perhaps from school, but imagine it in a bubble floating away in the distance, gently floating away, further and further from you as you float upward, feeling lighter and lighter. Since you're so light, I'm going to gently begin rotating you. I'm going to first gently grab your head right on the top. Don't worry, remember I've got very soft, fluffy bunny paws. There we go. I'm just going to gently tilt your head to the side ever so slightly, ever so gently, until you feel the rest of your body start to move slowly with it. As you tilt your head, you realize that your neck is slowly turning along with your shoulders and your upper back, your core, your lower back. Your arms, of course, are effortlessly free, floating around you as your waist begins to turn and tilt. Your legs begin to turn and tilt as well, effortlessly, gently, slowly, very slowly, turning around until you come to a very light stop, resting, of course, with your head in my hands. Don't worry, these are magic cucumbers. They're going to stay right as they are until I take them off. Or, of course, until you take them off. Anyway, now that we have tilted you to face the floor, I'm going to gently begin kneading your back. We're going to start with your, well, where your neck connects to your head, gently right below the hairline. I'm going to gently knead with the very same pressure that I applied to your palm earlier, the back of your neck. I'm I'm sure that feels nice. Little circles. Slowly, I'm going to work my way down to your lower back and shoulders, right where the shoulder blade meets the neck muscle. And I'm going to stay here for a little bit, gently kneading it with that very same pressure that you felt was perfect, and adjusting to your liking ever so slightly by the way you move your body. Don't worry, cutie, I've got you. Just imagine, while I do this, that all your troubles are floating away, even further than they previously were. And if you imagine something else, something distracting, something unpleasant, anything negative really, just imagine it in a bubble and think of it floating further and further away as I slowly knead your shoulder blades with my soft and fluffy bunny paws. And now we're going to rub your shoulders. There we go. We're going to apply a little more pressure here, but yeah, that's good, right? No worries. And the reason for this is because, well, you carry a lot on your shoulders. The weight of your world. Well, the world that is your perspective, anyway. You see, cutie, our perspective shapes our reality. So right now, as you are imagining yourself floating, weightless, with all your troubles floating away, even more so than they were before, you are actually decluttering your mind as I rub and knead your shoulders. And it feels so good, doesn't it, cutie? It feels so good. And the reason for that is because the weight of your world on your shoulders is slowly being rubbed away, effortlessly, easily away. And now I think we're good here. Even though I know it feels so good, we have quite a bit to go. So let's continue. I'm going to gently take my palms and slide them down your back. Yes, just a couple of times. We're going to do this over and over. We're going to gently push any existing weight down your back and out into space, wiping off any negative energy that may have, well, tried to hide on your back. It should feel rather relaxing as I apply pressure from the top of your back, down, 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 and again from the top, down, 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 and again, down, down, down. Until I come to rest my palms on the lower part of your back. Yes, that portion of your back that doesn't get a lot of slack. Couldn't help myself, but I digress. That portion right here, you feel it. It's just above your kidneys or on your lower spine, on the sides, right between your ribcage and your hips. We're going to knead slowly all around the spine, but not exactly on it, kneading the meat around it, rubbing it gently with a little bit more pressure. We want to make sure we get this nice and relaxed. Yes, continue to rub. You can feel all your troubles really melting away now as we work our hands a little lower. Not too low. This is a safer work massage. I know, but trust me, you'll like it. We're going to go to the tops of the hips. You know, right around the tailbone. Going to just continue kneading down your spine. Well, on the sides, I should say. Kneading downward, downward, downward until we're, well, right above your tail. I should say right below your tail, but not under it. You know, the side meat. The delicate side meat. The side meat that needs the most rubbing. And we're going to knead with our little bunny knuckles all of this meat is going to feel really good because honestly, when do you get a rub here, right? Don't worry, I am a professional bun knee rubber, so I know all about this area. In the meantime, let's focus your attention on any lingering negativity that you might have. I need you to imagine those bubbles that floated up before and away from you, just on the horizon, so distant now, so very distant, as I continue to rub, that they are so small and insignificant. Things that you might have spent days agonizing over are now just tiny specks on the horizon, barely noticeable, like grains of sand in an endless ocean, being swept away with the waves. But bringing your attention back now, let's see where else we can rub, shall we? I'm going to start to move my paws up a little bit and go back to your wonderful meat between your hips and your rib cage. Slowly kneading, slowly pushing upward all the way to your shoulder blades and back down. And all the way back up to your shoulder blades and all the way back down. We're going to repeat this a few times, cutie, until we make sure all of the tension you had is gone, melted away, like how good this rub feels, all the way up and all the way back down. And I'm going to go all the way up, and I'm going to go a little bit further, all the way up your neck with my thumbs, and we have met the hairline again. Now I'm going to take my soft blush thumbs and press them all the way down and around your shoulder blades, and all the way up the neck meat into your hairline, and all the way down and around your shoulder blades. And then we're going to finish this with a nice gentle rub to your shoulders, making sure that all that stress and negativity, any anxiety you might have, has been rubbed away. You can barely see it on the horizon now. The bubbles have vanished. And trust me, cutie, if you allow them to, when next you think of them, they will seem that small again. Because remember, cutie, your perspective warps your reality. So make sure to try and have a more positive paradigm. And you can shift your mood and perspective to reflect the reality that you experience every day. Alright, cutie, we are going to gently turn you back around so that you are facing upward, spinning you effortlessly in space until you return to me. Yes. And you're back. But don't worry, cutie. The spa day isn't over yet. I'm going to keep the cucumbers on and give you a nice, gentle, relaxing face rub. Because while we've got your back, quite literally, we have yet to get that wonderful, adorable, cute little face of yours. Hey, don't smile too much. You're going to move the cucumbers. Anyway, I'm going to gently put my soft and fluffy bunny paws on your jawline. We're going to gently trace all the way down to your chin and back up. I'm going to use my thumbs right now to gently apply some pressure to your jawline, and in doing so, I should be relaxing it quite nicely. And I'm going to stroke my thumbs down your jawline and back up again all the way to your hairline. You can feel the meat around your jawline start to relax. Relax, cutie. I've got you. I want you to imagine your lips as well, relaxing as I do this. Imagine your whole jaw losing any kind of tension it may have. Even the neck muscles around slowly start to relax. And I also would like to put one of my thumbs right in between your eyebrows, and I'm going to just gently smooth out any tension you may have by applying a slight bit of pressure. That's right. Up and down. I want you to imagine any tension between your eyebrows dissipating as I do this. And now we're not going to move the cucumbers, but we are going to rub around your forehead, mainly from the hairline, down, swirling with my thumbs, applying that slight, perfect pressure that you like, in a swirling motion, and outward towards your temples. So I'm going to start pressing my thumb in the center and move outwards towards your temples. That's right. Pressing my thumbs in the center and moving outwards towards your temples. I want you to imagine any tension in the top of your head or between your eyebrows to just disappear. Alright, and now I'm going to just take my little fingertips and gently place them on your temples and stroke downward until I reach the chinny chin chin of yours. And I'm going to give you a nice, gentle boop on the nose. Alright, cutie, I'm going to remove the cucumbers. But you don't have to open your eyes. You can lay here for as long as you like and just relax, relax, relax. Sweet dreams.